Gosh, has it been a while? Probably what, like 3 months? I don't know. I'd have to go back and look at the dates. But anyways, guys, welcome back. It's been a long time, but I wanted to do an intro video with the new ride. So I've kind of left you guys on a little bit of a cliffhanger. Not on purpose. I've just been enjoying the new vehicle and using it, but also, as you would expect, life just kind of gets in the way. I ended up getting that really bad virus thing that was going around. You know what I mean? You know what I mean. I'm looking at it right now, and it looks great. It's pretty awesome. I've been enjoying it. There's some things that need some work, but like any pre-owned vehicle, that's going to be that's just going to be the case. So I guess without any further ado, this is it. So that's it. 2017 Ford Raptor. Like I said, some of you probably gonna like it. Some of you are probably going to find it controversial or just not like it at all. But you know what? It's awesome. And I think it's got such a presence. Look at the front of that thing. It's just a beast, super wide, and it just looks mean, aggressive, and it's got a ton more power than the 5.7 Hemi did. This thing would run circles around the 5.7 Hemi. Yeah, it's got its own share of flaws. The 3.5 liter V6 sounds less desirable. I do miss the sound, the roar of the V8, but whatever. I have a fix for that. Stay tuned, but that's might be a little bit into the future. It's already helped me out in the yard so much. I've done a ton of clearing along the woods, and I had a lot of trees and branches and stuff that I cleared out along the woods, and I had originally thought of taking those, just kind of chopping them down, and all the branches and stuff, leaves, I just grind them in a mulcher, but I instead decided that I was just gonna get rid of all of it. 3 or 4 trips to the dump. There was quite a bit of stuff. I had some pallets that I just got rid of, so again, another trip to the dump. Ended up bringing home a refrigerator from a friend's work that they were just gonna throw away. So I got a spare refrigerator for the basement, beer stuff. So yeah, it's good for hauling yard waste. Now the real reason for upgrading is CarPlay. I can now finally get maps, audio, all different kinds of fun shenanigans all from my phone right here. And the audio sounds good too. Thank you, Epidemic. Skip ahead. Ooh. It's got Baja mode for, you know, Baja things. Woo-hoo-wee!
Get on the way back.
It does donuts. Did some pretty sweet stickers. I got some on the hood, and I added one to the back. Kind of represents what it is. I mean, look at how much room I have back here. I'm 6 feet tall, and there's so much room. I got heated seats. I got all different kinds of USB charge stuff, cigarette adapter, vents. I got everything I need. Look at how much room there is. It's amazing. So comfortable. I've taken this thing on multi-hour car rides, and it's just so comfortable, so roomy. Other mods that I've made to it. It's actually, this was the first mod that I did. I put a little nubby antenna, mainly because the one that comes on it, it's like your standard, like ginormously tall, bendy antenna. I didn't want that. That was dumb. Bendy antenna. I got this license plate holder. I don't think I can do this while holding the camera at the same time. No, it's not gonna let me do it. Tripod it. So the license plate mounts to this bracket. It's got these two slide pins, and then mounted to the bottom of the front bumper is this bracket. It has this little pin, and the purpose of this is you can take this off when you're about to go off-roading or Baja down some dunes or whatever. I was just simply looking for a license plate mount because I was looking under here, under these little caps, and there wasn't really any spot to screw into, and it, I don't know, just didn't look all that cooperative, I guess you could call it. So I ended up going with this. It was more money than I wanted to spend, but you know what? It is what it is. Pull that little pin, and of course can't do it one-handed. It's a two-handed thing, so tripod it. Locked in place. I also didn't like how the license plate lights on the truck factory OEM are incandescent, so this was again another mod done at the same time as my nubby antenna. LEDs, so the license plate lights up super bright. It's awesome. These things are known to have what are called cam phaser issues, but looking at the service history, it looks like it was replaced or fixed, so that shouldn't be an issue.
For now.
The transmission in these, in most Ford trucks, I think it's the Ford 10R80, not the greatest. The software in it, it tries to learn your driving style, and again, not the greatest. Hard shifting, sometimes soft shifting. It's just very inconsistent. There's an app called ForeScan. You load that on your computer and hook it up OBD2, and then you can tweak some settings. I've already tweaked a bunch of things on it, including I cleared the transmission tables, so it's relearning me as opposed to the previous owner, so that's good. I've done some other things, like change the daytime running lights on it, so instead of the headlights, it's running the parking lights. So the 3 lights in the grille, including the 2, 1 on each fender, as well as the lights that go around the headlights. I changed that. And a bunch of other things, like when you lock the truck, the mirrors fold in. So I thought that was kind of neat. I like that. Other things that I didn't realize that was just, part of a common thing for these is the struts needing to get rebuilt. So I'm pretty sure that that's the case with this guy right here. When I bought it, I also got the extended warranty. It's not a warranty, it's more like an after warranty supplemental service plan. So anything that goes wrong with it, basically if they find something wrong, then I pay $100, they fix it. Cool. But for whatever reason, I brought it in and they're like, yeah, the shocks and everything, they feel fine. It's the way that they're supposed to be. And I'm like, but is it though? I don't think it's supposed to be like that, because I'm going over bumps and it's smooth going over in the front. When you get to the back, it's like brrr, it just bounces like crazy. I'm getting used to it at this point, but I've already got an order into Texas Shock Works, which has a shocks exchange program. So I ordered a full set of rebuilt shocks. They're going to send them to me, and then I send what's on the truck now back out to them, and then I get a core charge refund. So that's kind of a pretty sweet service. So that'll be a future episode, so stay tuned for that. Other things, some other things that I'm not really a fan of, and these aren't really things that you can figure out until you own it for a bit or drive it. So the reverse lights on it are not all that great. It's not really something that you think of until after the fact. You start driving it, it's nighttime, and then you're like, well, I can't see when I'm backing up. Yeah. So I did some research, and there's lots of different ways that you can improve that, but it's not by replacing the bulb in the taillight itself, because the reverse light, it just doesn't get that bright. I'm sure if they were to have made it a little bit bigger, then it would illuminate brighter, but I have a solution for that. Right back over here. So they're Baja design, and they go right here in between the recovery hook and the exhaust tip, and then they tap into the reverse light, and then they just light up. It's pretty much the go-to for making these things brighter, because they too found that the reverse lights were just garbage. So much so that it's even a kit. You go onto their site and you say, I've got a Raptor this year, and they're like, oh hey, we have a kit. So yeah, it's literally a kit for the Raptor, because they know that the reverse lights suck. Yeah, I mean, if you want to learn about all the features in one of these things, that's what the internet's for. Look it up. But 450 horsepower. It's a 3.5 liter V6 twin turbo. So this thing's got snails. It doesn't move like a snail though. This thing boogies. So that's it. That's the new ride. Since I have that service contract, I'm not gonna go too crazy with making changes or mods to it. It's so tempting though. I am gonna see what I can do about the sound of the engine. And it's not just slapping a new muffler on it, it's changing some stuff. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for the shocks. I am going to be posting some content on this for the future. I mean, it's fall right now, and I'm in New England in the United States, which is the upper right corner. It's gonna be snowy here, so there's probably gonna be some snow content. I'm not sure though. Not exactly easy to film all by yourself doing fun things. So anyways, this is the new ride. Hope you like it. Hope you stick around for the content. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you enjoy what you watch, and we'll just see you on the next video. Bye.